Hello, hello. It is Monday, July 26th, 2021, and you're watching Fire, Water, Air, and Earth, episode number 33. We're going to do another quote again. It's a short one this time, but it's from a very famous ancient Greek philosopher. Why don't I go ahead and read it? Man's character is his fate, by Heraclitus, actually. You can also read it as woman's character is her fate as well. So last week we talked about destiny being written in the stars, and this week we talk about fate being within someone's character. So what's your character like? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in the power of God? What do you believe in? Beliefs have an important impact on our fate. And your character is your fate. Are you lazy? Are you active? Are you careful? Are you timid? Are you brash? Are you self-centered? These are all character traits that kind of determine your outcome, your fate. So be mindful of that. With that, I will begin with these 4 cards: fire, water, air, and earth. All right. So let's take a look at you for fire signs. We've got the 10 of swords reversed. 10 of swords reversed. Let's take a look at it upright. So as you can see, it's a very energetic card. It's a very energetic card. And many of those swords are kind of pointing to this middle one here, which, if you can see, the sword is broken. So an interpretation of this would be kind of the end of a certain way of thinking. The swords represent thinking, and there's lots of outside influence, outside proof, outside swords there. See those swords pointing to the inside there, and they're pointing to a broken sword. So it's kind of allowing external information to guide you, to allowing external information and external things to incorporate into your own worldview. You may have been thinking a certain way, only a certain way, and leading your life in that certain way, and maybe not allowing external input to have any impact on the way you see the world or act in the world. And this is kind of saying maybe you might want to think a little differently about that. You might want to let in that advice. You might want to let in that new bit of information that can help you to see more correctly, I guess, is the right way to think about it. So for you fire signs, that's this card, the 10 of swords. It's the end of thinking a certain way and allowing external data and external opinions to kind of influence you. Of course, not every single external influence or external opinion, but consider the ones that are usually trustworthy and that you trust. Those will help you going forward. For you water signs, we've got adjustment, also known as justice. Um, you can be a little emotional, water signs. So this is kind of asking you to be a little bit less emotional, a little bit detached, a little bit analytical, and weighing both sides of a situation. Don't necessarily follow your heart, but talk it through with people, um, and find the proper balance. There's a balance that needs to be kind of taken here. Um, Kind of a cool, detached, and analytical way of looking at things rather than an emotional or impulsive way of looking at it, um, particularly in relationships. Maybe one of you has been a little too aggressive, or maybe not aggressive enough. This is kind of asking you to be more balanced and recognize that there is give and take, and that there is a bit of opposition to any type of relationship. So find that balance, find the things that work, talk it through, and yeah, it'll make a good outcome from beginning alpha to omega, beginning and end. Air signs, you've got the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Let's take a look at it upright. This is a card of energy and direction, a clear direction, and a very clear and purposeful movement. And for you, it was reversed. So you may be feeling like you're not really sure where to go right now. You're not really sure what you should be doing, where to take the next step, so to speak. Um, it's asking you to maybe think things through a bit. Um, you don't necessarily want to go full speed ahead. Um, you you kind of want to get a bit of a lay of the land, maybe a little bit of recon, maybe a little bit of planning, or what's that word? Kind of role playing, kind of seeing how things could potentially fall, see how things could turn out. Going too quickly now, in whatever aspect of life this applies to you, might not be the best thing to do. Kind of take it a little bit, one step, and then check in. Take another step and check in, kind of like going through the woods, in the dark woods, and you kind of take a step and then look around, make sure that nothing has changed in the outer experience. Take another step, and then again check in, see what's going on. That's what's this card means for you, air signs. And earth signs, you've got the Fool. You've got the Fool. This is a card of kind of spontaneity and fun. Um, Maybe putting some plans into motion and seeing how they turn out. You've got that kind of spirally travel around the card there, by that butterfly. Kind of put some things in motion and see how they play out. See how they play out. Whether that's saying something to someone or doing something new, it's kind of like an experiment, kind of seeing how people and how situations react to something you kind of want to test out. That's kind of a concept of alchemy there for you, earth signs. Kind of go out, say what you want to say, and see how people react. Do what you want to do and see how people react. Fun, spontaneous, and um, kind of childlike and carefree. Well, that's it for today. Kind of a short one today, only 10 minutes, but hopefully it was useful to you. Thanks a lot for joining, and we'll see you next week. Hit like, subscribe, send to your friends, etc., etc. I'll see you next week. Bye.